everyone, going with a less formal greeting. It feels better for creating art, I guess, and speed paints. I did promise I would do something special at the end of this comic. This isn't it. I'd rather talk about the comic itself. The thing I'm working on the side, that's the big thing I was mentioning, is currently in process. I got several frames down for it, and I am recording it, but those videos specifically are going up on my Patreon. My Patreon is currently catching up to all my old art, so it might be a while. Hopefully though, it will be up soon if everything goes well. I'm around like a month behind, I think, but I'm posting like several things a day, so it should be done quickly. As for the comic, which I did say I would be talking about, it is the changing of Wolve into a Darkling Princess. It is the climax of the story where she finally gives in to Pitch Black and lets him take over. Now, I know it's strange to start in the middle of a story or at the climax of the story, but it's a 200,000 word roleplay, and this is the moment that really mattered. This was the beginning of Jade's story, and that's why it's such a focus for me. Like, the original comic was drawn up in 2013, so 6 years ago when this video goes up. So it holds a lot of meaning for me. I should probably also talk about Wolve for context and Jade. Wolve is my second character. I only have 3 characters so far, 3 characters that mean something to me. And 3 characters isn't that much compared to some people who have like 20 different OCs and all of that, but I have 3 characters because I put so much work into them and so much personality and so much story that it's hard to come up with more when the 3 that I have so much put into them. Wolve is a war hero who suffers tremendous PTSD because her story is the concept of an ordinary child going to a fantasy world and, just like everyone dreams, going to fight dragons and falling into their book and all that junk, and turns out it's not up to snuff. No, that's the wrong words for it, but it's not so simple. It's, if you're just a high school student, someone suddenly throws a sword in your hand and asks you to kill for them, it's going to be hard to do and it's going to have an effect on you. And Pitch Black took advantage of the amount of stress it put on to Wolve. He worked on her fear, her panic, her hero complex that she had to be the hero, she had to do it right, she had to save people. And the result was Jade, who is his Darkling Princess and his new daughter. Pitch went after Jade, well, Wolve, because she looked like his daughter, which he's lost. That, and she was buddies with his enemy, and it started as a revenge stint. It just turned into something more. He actually does harass her for several months before this climax. And this moment, this climax where she finally gives in, there's actually an alternate version where Wolve stands up to Pitch, and as a result, he turns to her and says, "You have made your choice, so you leave me with none." And he puts her into a nightmare coma, which is a totally different story. I like this version better because I got a new OC out of it. A new OC which I've drawn thousands of times and loved to bits. I do think it's important for people to create, for people to make their own stories, whether it's just a quick sketch in the side of a book, a comic, a video, or a fanfiction. It's important to create and make your own stories and your own worlds, because without that we wouldn't have much at all. If you want me to draw your characters, I do have a Fan Friday thing, which no one really participates in because no one tells me anything. So if you want me to draw your character, please just leave your character description in the comments and I'll draw it up for Friday. Yay! Well, next Friday anyway. I think that's all for now, and my throat is killing me because I'm not used to talking this long. So make your week a wonderful one. Enjoy the video, and goodbye!